Righto, Talio there champs, and welcome to the show. This is quite literally the hottest tech out at the moment. Like, it is smoking hot, this thing. So I guess I just wanted to see if there's been any improvements to it. Is it worth buying now? I was pretty much, no, it's not really worth the money. You can check out my full review of the last version of it. So I guess I'll be doing a lot of reviews on it. I will do another review on it. I'll do a gaming review and just let me know down there in the comments whatever you want. I'll see if I can help you out there, whatever you want me to test. Now, there's something strange about this laptop. There is something rotten in the state of Denmark. Now, I don't know if you watch cricket or not. The Champions Cup's on at the moment, whatever, but scoring 100 is good. But hitting 100 degrees in a laptop, that is not good, and it will just fry your plums. This thing here hits 100 degrees, and that's what this video is about. I'll just talk about some strange things, strange behaviour that I've come across. So I installed Windows via Boot Camp, booted into Windows, and I was just looking at the performance monitor, the activity monitor, whatever you want to call it. I was looking at the frequency and it was going up and down, whatever. And this is supposed to be a 2.9 gigahertz CPU. And then when I opened like benchmarking apps and stuff like that, it would just get locked at 2.77 gigahertz. Normal stock speed is supposed to be 2.9, as I just said. It's supposed to be able to boost, well in excess of 3.6 gigahertz or at least 3.5. I know using the XPS 15, when I render video, it sits at 3.39 gigahertz, like constantly all through the render. This one here wasn't doing it. It was locked at 2.77 gigahertz. I'm thinking, what's going on? Is it underclocked? I don't know what's going on. So I investigated a little bit further. I'd run some benchmarks. I ran like Firestrike, and it would tell me that the CPU would sit at around, virtually the 2.9 gigahertz. It would fluctuate up and down, but it said that it actually did reach 2.9 gigahertz, but it would never burst past that. So either they've handicapped it just for Windows or it's having to throttle it quite a lot. And we knew the last MacBook Pro it throttled, it got very hot. And I thought maybe they'll improve the thermals with this one. No, they haven't. Like 100 degrees is the new normal, man. Like seriously, this thing will reach 100 degrees without fail when you like render or when you do like a synthetic benchmark or something like that. It's just unbelievable. I've never seen a laptop reach 100 degrees. I'm thinking maybe this is just a Windows thing. I used AIDA64 and straight away it would throttle, and it would throttle up to 30%. And you got to remember, this isn't running at full speed in Windows anyway. It's saying it's running at 2.77 gigahertz. It's actually throttling up to 30%. Genuinely having heat issues, and I was just wondering, is it just a Windows issue? So I just booted into Mac OS X and I just downloaded some monitor, and then I booted up Premiere Pro, rendered a video, and boom, just like 100 degrees, like virtually straight away. Unbelievable. And this hardware monitor app, it was just giving me alerts. It was just going crazy. Your CPU's overheating. And it would just keep on going to 100 degrees and just back down a little bit, 100, back down a little bit, 100. Now, despite what people think, these actually can run up to 100 degrees, and I think it's actually tuned that it actually reaches that 100 and it backs off straight away. So there definitely is throttling with this Mac, and I think anytime you're pegging that CPU, it's going to throttle all the time because it's reaching that 100 degrees very easily. So this design is not very good thermally. I mean, it's a beautiful design, no doubt, but thermally, it's not very well built. So the build quality is not good, because I include in build quality not just how it looks aesthetically. To me, that's more fit and finish. Build quality for me is how well is it built thermally. How well does it disperse heat? How rugged is it and stuff like that? And yeah, I think the answer is it's not very good at dispelling any heat. Like this is just will toast your plums, no problems there. So it throttled in both Mac and PC, so I can't say it's just a PC thing. And when you're running games, it's constantly running in the 90s, and I've seen a lot of laptops get into the 90s, just, touching in the 90s, 94 max or something like that. I've never seen them consistently reach 100 degrees like this thing. And those laptops I tested was in summer, like 32 degrees inside this room. In summer it was. Now it's like 18 degrees in this room. Cold enough to freeze your plums off in here. because this room is out the back. I can genuinely say this still throttles. Even in Final Cut does the same thing. Cinebench, anything that ramps up the CPUs, you're going to get to those 100 degrees pretty quick. And when I was gaming, it was actually surprising in Windows, the fan wasn't that loud because it's already throttling. That's the thing. It's reaching those 90 degrees, but the CPU's not going over 3 gigahertz like it should be. Like if I had the XPS 15, the CPU would be like over 3 gigahertz or at least 3 gigahertz. This thing here, it's already underclocked from its stock clock, so it's sitting in the 90s and it looks like stable temperature in those 90s, but the thing is it's not running at full speed to start off with. So interesting things. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want me to test with this thing. The gaming review will be out soon and I'll do a few more reviews on it, whatever people want. Oh no, I'm not going to keep this, no way, it's too hot. And if this video is helpful, give me a thumbs up there. You Mac boys, go on, hit that dislike button and go crazy in the comments and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Just look at the monitor, mate. Just look at it. So anyway, tally ho.